Welcome to Sri Lanka, a land where ancient palaces rise from dense jungles, where you can sip tea in misty mountains, and where leopards prowl golden grasslands at sunset. Here, elephants roam through sacred temples, blue whales glide in turquoise waters, and every stone whispers ancient secrets. Globe showing Europe, Africa. This is Sri Lanka, the pearl of the Indian Ocean. A country where nature, history, and adventure collide. Rocket first, we'll uncover Sri Lanka's most mind-blowing fun facts. Then, we'll take you to hidden places most travelers have never seen. Loudspeaker. So, before we begin, hit that subscribe button, and if you love this adventure, don't forget to like and share. Fire. Let's dive into the magic of Sri Lanka. Fun facts about Sri Lanka. Did you know that Sri Lanka's flag is one of the oldest in the world? The golden lion represents bravery, while the four leaves symbolize Buddhist teachings. This flag is a powerful emblem of Sri Lanka's history and culture. Was Sri Lanka once connected to India? The debate over Adam's Bridge, Ram Setu, has been ongoing for centuries. Some believe it was built by an ancient civilization, while scientists claim it was a natural land formation that submerged over time. What do you think? Tell me in comment. In 1996, Sri Lanka won the Cricket World Cup, and here, cricket is not just a game, it's an obsession. In the streets, on the beaches, and in every corner, you'll find people playing cricket. Legendary bowlers like Muttiah Muralitharan have made Sri Lanka proud on the world stage. Did you know that the cinnamon used worldwide originally comes from Sri Lanka? This country started cultivating cinnamon over 2,000 years ago, and even today, Sri Lankan cinnamon is considered the highest quality in the world. Very few countries in the world experience two monsoon seasons, and Sri Lanka is one of them. This rare climate phenomenon keeps the island lush and green all year round, making it a paradise for nature lovers. Sri Lanka is the proud producer of the world-famous Ceylon tea, a favorite even of Queen Elizabeth. But here's the craziest part, some tea factories still use 100-year-old machines to process it. As the world's fourth largest tea producer, Sri Lanka continues to be celebrated for its rich aroma and unmatched quality. Did you know that Sri Lanka had one of the world's first sky libraries? The Aluvihara Rock Temple, dating back to the 3rd century BC, was where Buddhist monks wrote and preserved ancient scriptures on palm leaves. Most people assume that cricket is Sri Lanka's national sport, but in reality, volleyball holds that title. However, cricket remains the most beloved game in the country. The legendary Sigiriya rock fortress, built over 1,500 years ago, was an engineering wonder. It had fountains, mirror walls, and an advanced water system that still works today. Historians debate whether it was a royal palace or a secret Buddhist monastery.
Ancient paintings of celestial maidens.
Sri Lanka is a unique place where Buddhism, Hinduism, Islam, and Christianity have coexisted for centuries. Its festivals and traditions reflect this beautiful diversity. Sri Lanka is home to some of the world's most valuable sapphires, but one story stands out. It is believed that the Titanic sapphire, a legendary blue gemstone that was on the Titanic, was mined from Sri Lanka. Some even say it was cursed. Do you think it's true? Tell me in comments. At the Pinawala Elephant Orphanage, orphaned baby elephants are nurtured and bottle-fed. You can even watch them bathing in the river every day. In a remote Sri Lankan village, people use a whistling language instead of words. This ancient technique was used to send messages across hills and forests. Some Sri Lankan beaches, like Mirisa and Kalpitiya, experience bioluminescence, where the waves glow bright blue at night due to tiny marine organisms. It looks like something from a fantasy world. During certain Hindu festivals, people walk barefoot on burning embers, and shockingly, they don't get burned. Some say it's due to faith, while scientists believe it's a trick of physics. In some parts of Sri Lanka, red-colored rain has been reported, also known as blood rain. Scientists say it's caused by rare bacteria or volcanic particles in the atmosphere. Sri Lanka is home to a rare gemstone called alexandrite. The incredible part? It looks green in daylight but turns red at night. This is one of the rarest gemstones in the world. The Sinharaja Forest Reserve is an ancient rainforest that remained untouched for millions of years. Over 60% of its trees and wildlife are found nowhere else on Earth. In Horton Plains National Park, there's a 4,000-foot cliff called World's End. Clouds cover the bottom, making it look like the world just stops. Some even believe that people who fall never hit the ground. Would you dare to stand at the edge? Sri Lanka's time zone is unique. It's 30 minutes ahead of its neighboring countries, which means if you travel here, you won't adjust your clock by an hour, but by half an hour. Sri Lanka is not just an ordinary country, it's a land of history, nature, traditions, and mysteries. Which fact amazed you the most? Let us know in the comments. Now, I will show you the hidden places of Sri Lanka that you have never seen before. And the last one is so amazing that it will definitely surprise you because as beautiful as it is, there might be no other place like it in the world. So make sure to watch the video till the end. Must visit places in Sri Lanka that will fascinate you. Number 1. Arugam Bay, a surfer's paradise. Nestled along Sri Lanka's eastern coast lies a place that is not just a destination but an experience, an adventure that every traveler dreams of witnessing with their own eyes. The moment you set foot here, the salty ocean breeze brushes against your face, the distant roar of crashing waves fills the air, and in front of you stretches a vast turquoise blue ocean, where surfers carve through the waves with effortless grace. This is a world where the love for the sea never fades. The mornings here are nothing short of a fairy tale. Even before the sun rises, people rush toward the waves, surfboards in hand, eager to conquer the ocean. Watching them glide over the water at high speed is mesmerizing. Each wave presents a new challenge, and every ride ignites a fresh passion. This isn't just surfing, it's a way of life, a feeling of absolute freedom where humans and the ocean become one. But this place isn't just for surfers. Nature has woven a spellbinding masterpiece here that captivates every soul who visits. Hidden near the shore is a serene lagoon, where you can take a wooden boat ride through the still waters. The water is calm, the jungle whispers around you, and suddenly, you witness a majestic elephant arriving to quench its thirst. Crocodiles drift silently beneath the surface, while vibrant birds soar across the sky. It's a world that seems suspended between reality and fantasy. And if you crave a breathtaking sunset, you must hike to Elephant Rock. A short trek, a cool breeze brushing against your skin, and as you reach the top, the sky transforms into a stunning masterpiece of golden hues. Below, the vast ocean stretches endlessly, the sound of waves echoing in the distance, and all around, a peace so profound that it feels like a world untouched by chaos. It's a view that can only be felt, not just seen. Now, imagine it's night. You're walking along the shore, your footsteps leaving gentle imprints in the sand, when suddenly, you see a glowing blue shimmer in the water, as if stars have fallen into the sea. Yes, bioluminescent waves. This is nature's magic, a phenomenon so rare and surreal that it feels like stepping into another realm. It's a moment beyond imagination, a dreamlike experience that only Arugam Bay can offer. This place is not just a journey, it's a story that will stay in your heart forever. Those who come here don't just return as travelers, they leave as part of a legend. So, if you seek adventure, untouched nature, and a touch of magic, this paradise is waiting for you. Number 2, Sigiriya, the Lion Rock Fortress. Imagine standing before a massive 200-meter-high rock, rising dramatically from the lush Sri Lankan jungle like something out of an ancient legend. This isn't just any rock, it's Sigiriya, a fortress built atop a monolithic stone, where an ancient king once ruled with unparalleled power and mystery. A palace in the sky, a fortress of secrets, and a wonder that has defied time for over 1,500 years. As you approach, the sheer scale of Sigiriya is overwhelming. The golden brown rock glows under the sun, its rugged surface hiding a past filled with ambition, betrayal, and engineering genius. This was once the grand capital of King Kashapa, a ruler who transformed this natural wonder into an impenetrable stronghold. Surrounded by deep forests, hidden tunnels, and elaborate defenses, this was a kingdom designed to be untouchable. To enter, you must pass through the legendary Lion's Gate, two massive lion paws carved into stone, remnants of a once colossal lion statue whose mouth was the entrance to the fortress. Just imagine walking through the mouth of a giant stone lion, knowing that centuries ago, warriors, royals, and spies all walked the same path. But the true marvel lies above. As you ascend the steep stairways clinging to the rock's edge, every step takes you deeper into history. Along the way, you'll find the mirror wall, a polished stone surface so smooth that King Kashapa could see his reflection in it. Centuries later, travelers inscribed poetry and messages on it, turning it into one of the world's oldest guest books. And then comes the greatest reward, the summit. At the top, you stand where an entire palace once flourished. Giant water reservoirs that still hold water, throne chambers, and panoramic views of endless greenery stretching to the horizon. It feels like standing at the edge of an empire, looking down upon a kingdom lost in time. But Sigiriya is more than just a fortress, it's a mystery wrapped in ancient art and engineering marvels. The walls were once covered in vibrant frescoes of celestial maidens, remnants of which still survive today. Even the fortress's water gardens and advanced irrigation systems were so ahead of their time that modern engineers still marvel at their ingenuity. But whatever the truth, Sigiriya stands as one of the most awe-inspiring and breathtaking wonders of the ancient world. A journey here is not just about history, it's about stepping into a lost legend, feeling the echoes of a forgotten kingdom, and witnessing a masterpiece of human ambition. Once you climb Sigiriya, you don't just see a fortress, you experience a story etched in stone, waiting to be told. Number 3, Negombo, the Little Rome. On the western coast of Sri Lanka lies a place known for its European heritage, fishing villages, and serene beaches. This is Negombo, often called the Little Rome of Sri Lanka. It's not just a beach destination, it's a place where history, culture, and nature blend seamlessly. The Dutch canals here tell a story of their own. Originally built by the Dutch to facilitate trade and transportation, these canals now offer a unique experience. A boat ride through them takes you past lush greenery and traditional villages, making you feel as if you've stepped into an old European town. Only here, the coconut trees and tropical vibes make it even more mesmerizing. The fishing villages are the soul of Negombo. If you visit in the early morning, you can witness local fishermen returning from the sea in their traditional catamarans. This fishing lifestyle has been carried on for centuries. The sight of colorful sails and bustling seafood markets is a treat for any traveler. Negombo is famous for having some of the best seafood in Sri Lanka, and if you haven't tried freshly grilled prawns or spicy crab here, you're missing out on the true essence of this coastal town. Negombo's architecture is also deeply influenced by its European past. The city is home to several churches from the Portuguese and Dutch colonial eras, adding a spiritual and historic charm. The most famous is St. Mary's Church, featuring stunning paintings and grand interiors that transport you to a different era. And when it comes to relaxation, Negombo's beaches are second to none. The golden sands and gentle waves create the perfect escape. As the sun sets, the sky transforms into a breathtaking masterpiece of red, orange, and pink hues, making it one of the most beautiful sunset spots in Sri Lanka. Sitting by the shore with a cup of Ceylon tea or a tropical coconut drink while listening to the waves is an experience that washes away all worries. Negombo is not just a tourist destination, it's an experience, a journey through history, culture, and natural beauty. It's a city that leaves a lasting impression on every traveler's heart. Number 4. Oya National Park, the only boat safari in Sri Lanka. Hidden deep within Sri Lanka's wild heart lies a place untouched by time, where nature unfolds its secrets in the most magical way. Oya National Park isn't just another wildlife sanctuary, it's a world of its own, a place where elephants swim, ancient tribes live, and the jungle whispers stories of an untamed past. Picture yourself drifting on a boat through the vast, mirror-like waters of Senanayake Samudra, Sri Lanka's largest lake. The air is thick with the scent of damp earth and blooming wildflowers. A soft mist clings to the water's surface as the sun begins its slow descent, casting golden reflections on the rippling waves. Then, out of nowhere, a shadow moves, an elephant, massive yet graceful, wading through the water like a ghost of the wild. And it's not alone. A small herd follows, their trunks playfully splashing as they cross from one emerald island to another. This is a sight few in the world ever witness, elephants swimming freely in their natural habitat. But the surprises don't stop there. As your boat glides silently through narrow channels, the jungle comes alive around you. A crocodile, perfectly still, watches from the riverbank, its eyes gleaming just above the surface. A fish eagle swoops down in a flash, snatching a fish with razor-sharp precision. Vibrant parrots dart between the treetops, their colors electric against the deep green backdrop. And then, there's a rustling in the distance, something big moves through the underbrush. Could it be a leopard, silently stalking its prey? In Galle, the unexpected is always just around the corner. But this place isn't just about wildlife, it's also home to Sri Lanka's last indigenous people, the Vedas. Hidden within the dense forests, this ancient tribe has lived here for thousands of years, surviving off the land in a way few can imagine. Visiting them is like stepping back in time. They still hunt with bows and arrows, tell stories passed down through generations, and walk barefoot on paths only they know. Sitting around their campfire, under a sky bursting with stars, you'll hear tales of spirits in the forest and gods who watch over the land. It's an experience that stays with you forever. As the day fades and the sky turns into a canvas of purples and oranges, the water reflects a dreamlike world. The sound of distant elephant trumpets mixes with the soft lapping of waves against your boat. And in that moment, you realize, you're not just in Galle, you're part of it. A place where adventure, mystery, and raw beauty collide, leaving you breathless and wanting more. Number 5. Dambulla Cave Temple. Imagine stepping into a hidden world, where time seems to stand still, and the air is filled with an ancient, almost mystical silence. Carved deep into a mountain, tucked away in the heart of Sri Lanka, lies one of the most breathtaking and sacred sites in the world, the Dambulla Cave Temple. This isn't just a temple, it's a portal to a past filled with devotion, art, and mystery, where over 150 Buddha statues and vibrant murals tell stories that are more than 2,000 years old. As you climb towards the temple, the journey itself feels like a pilgrimage. A steep staircase winds up the rocky mountain, surrounded by lush greenery and the occasional rustling of monkeys swinging through the trees. The higher you go, the more the modern world fades away, until finally, you arrive at the entrance of something truly extraordinary. Crossing the threshold, you enter a world of shadows and soft golden light, where the cool stone walls whisper ancient secrets. The first thing that hits you is the sheer scale, 5 massive caves, each more mesmerizing than the last. Every surface is adorned with intricate paintings of Buddhist legends, celestial beings, and mythical creatures, their colors still vivid despite the passing centuries. But the true magic? The statues. More than 150 Buddha statues in every size and posture, some seated in deep meditation, others reclining in eternal peace, and a few standing tall, their serene faces radiating wisdom. The largest of them all is a colossal 47-foot-long reclining Buddha, his half-closed eyes seeming to gaze beyond time itself. The flickering candlelight dances across his golden form, creating an aura of divine tranquility that is impossible to ignore. And then, there's the silence. A deep, sacred silence that makes you forget the world outside. Even with other travelers around, there's an unspoken rule: you don't just walk through Dambulla Cave Temple, you feel it. But this temple is more than just art and devotion. It's a place where history and spirituality intertwine. According to legend, a king once took refuge here while fleeing from his enemies, and in gratitude, he transformed these caves into a grand sanctuary of worship. Over the centuries, countless monks, kings, and pilgrims have come here, adding to its splendor, ensuring that its walls never stop telling stories. And just when you think you've seen it all, step outside and look towards the horizon. From here, you get the most breathtaking view of Sigiriya, the legendary Lion Rock Fortress, standing tall in the distance like a guardian of history. It's a moment of pure wonder, where the past, present, and future seem to blend into one. Visiting Dambulla Cave Temple isn't just about seeing a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It's about stepping into a sacred realm where every statue, every painting, and every stone breathes with the echoes of time. A place that doesn't just tell stories but makes you a part of it. Number 6. Yala, Sri Lanka Scenic Hill Country. A city in Sri Lanka surrounded by lush green hills, hidden waterfalls, and mist-covered valleys. This is not just a place, it's an experience that takes every traveler into a new world. Everywhere you look, there are lush green hills, small villages tucked between them, and little waterfalls glistening under the golden sunlight. This place feels like a painting, yet it's real, a destination where every turn reveals a new breathtaking sight. The valleys here are covered in endless tea plantations, stretching as far as the eye can see. The air carries a soft, sweet fragrance, brushing gently against your face. Life moves differently here, slow, peaceful, yet always ready to offer a new experience. There's a place that feels like a dream for every traveler. An ancient yet magnificent bridge, built entirely from bricks and stone, no steel, no iron, just a masterpiece of human craftsmanship. Dense jungle surrounds it, and when mist settles over the valley, it looks like something from a lost world. Then, from a distance, a faint whistle echoes through the hills. Slowly, a blue train emerges from the fog, cutting through the greenery as it glides across the massive stone arches. It's a moment so surreal, it feels like a scene from an old story. But this place isn't just about the train, it's about adventure, too. A short trek, just half an hour long, leads to a breathtaking spot. As soon as you reach the top, the entire valley unfolds beneath you, rolling green hills, winding rivers below, and an endless sky where clouds seem close enough to touch. It's more than just a trekking spot, it's a place that makes you see the world from a whole new perspective. For those seeking an even greater challenge, a longer and more demanding trail takes you deep into the jungle, leading to a spot where only silence exists. Just the soft whisper of the wind and the distant sound of water cascading down hidden cliffs. Time seems to stop here, making you feel like you're not just witnessing a view but experiencing something far beyond words. This is not just a city, it's a story waiting to be lived, a journey that reveals new wonders at every step. Everyone who comes here leaves with their own story, a memory that will stay with them forever. Number 7. Hikkaduwa, the Coral Reef Wonderland. This is not just a beach, it feels like an entirely different world, a magical realm hidden beneath the waves, bursting with color and teeming with life. This is not just another corner of the ocean, but Sri Lanka's largest coral reef, a mesmerizing underwater kingdom where every moment reveals a new shade of wonder. The moment you step into the water, a whole new world opens up beneath you. Crystal clear turquoise waters stretch endlessly, with vibrant coral formations in shades of red, blue, yellow, and green, like a masterpiece painted by nature itself. Tiny shimmering fish dart between the corals, while a majestic sea turtle glides past effortlessly, so close that you could reach out and touch it. This is not just a snorkeling or diving spot, it's a thriving ecosystem. In the dim underwater light, schools of small, golden and blue fish sparkle like tiny gems. A clownfish peeks out from its coral home, while an octopus camouflages itself, shifting colors in an instant. It all feels like a scene from a fantasy world. But the real magic here isn't just the marine life, it's the experience of swimming alongside majestic sea turtles, moving gracefully through their natural home. This isn't a zoo or an aquarium. This is their world, and you are just a guest. They look at you, as if whispering ancient stories of the ocean. The feeling of gliding through the water beside them is a moment that stays with you forever. As the sun begins to set, the beauty of this place transforms yet again. Golden sunlight reflects off the waves, turning the ocean's surface into a shimmering sheet of glass. Sitting by the shore, listening to the soft rhythm of the waves, time seems to slow down, as if the world is pausing just for you. This isn't just a beach, it's a story waiting to be experienced. A hidden world beneath the sea, a paradise for those who seek magic beyond the shore. This place isn't just about the ocean, but about discovering an entirely new world beneath it. Number 8. Nuwara Eliya, Little Switzerland of Sri Lanka. Hidden in the heart of Sri Lanka is a place that feels straight out of a European fairy tale, a place known as Little Switzerland. This is Nuwara Eliya, a mesmerizing hill station with rolling green hills, mist-covered valleys, and endless tea plantations that transport you to an entirely different world. As soon as you arrive, the air turns crisp and refreshingly cool, making you feel as if you've stepped into another realm. The stunning British colonial-era bungalows, European-style gardens, and the classic red-bricked post office make it seem like you're not in Sri Lanka, but rather in a charming European countryside. And when the morning sun reflects off the serene Gregory Lake, the entire landscape looks like a magical painting. The true magic begins at Horton Plains National Park, where you'll find the legendary World's End viewpoint. Standing at the edge of this cliff, you witness a 870-meter drop with an endless panorama of misty mountains ahead. The view is so surreal that it feels like you're standing at the edge of the world itself. But if you're looking for true Swiss Alps vibes, don't miss the tea plantations. The Pedro Tea Estate and Macwoods Tea Plantation are not just tea gardens but green paradises where the sight of endless tea bushes stretching to the horizon is truly mesmerizing. And when you hold a warm cup of authentic Ceylon tea, every sip feels like a royal experience. However, Nuwara Eliya is not just about scenic beauty, it offers adventure too. Lover's Leap Waterfall is a breathtaking spot where water cascades down a rocky cliff, and local legends speak of a tragic love story linked to this place. If you want to experience the little New Zealand of Sri Lanka, Ambawela Farm is a must-visit. Here, you'll find lush green fields and dairy farms that resemble the picturesque landscapes of Switzerland. Nuwara Eliya is not just another hill station, it's a timeless escape where every corner holds a new surprise. The aroma of fresh tea, the tranquility of the morning mist, and the charm of British-era architecture come together to create an experience that is not just worth seeing but truly worth feeling. Number 9. Colombo, the beating heart of Sri Lanka. Colombo, a city where history, culture, and modern energy collide in a breathtaking spectacle. From the moment you step into this electrifying capital, you feel it, the pulse of a place that never stops moving, never stops surprising. Towering skyscrapers rise beside centuries-old temples, tuk-tuks weave chaotically through the streets, and the air is thick with the scent of sizzling street food and ocean breeze. But beneath the noise and neon lights lies a city full of stories, waiting to pull you in and never let go. As the sun begins to dip below the horizon, the city transforms. The golden light dances on the waves of the Indian Ocean as locals gather at Galle Face Green, a vast stretch of seaside bliss where the energy of Colombo comes alive. Children chase after kites, couples sit with their feet buried in the sand, and the smell of fresh Issa Wade, crispy prawn fritters, fills the air. The sound of the waves crashing blends with the distant beats of a street musician playing a traditional Rabana drum. It's a scene that feels almost cinematic, like a moment frozen in time. But the real magic of Colombo isn't just in its stunning sunsets, it's in the chaos, the rhythm, the untamed energy of places like Peta Market. Imagine stepping into a labyrinth of narrow streets, where vendors shout over the crowd, their carts overflowing with vibrant spices, handcrafted jewelry, and exotic fruits you've never even heard of. Every turn reveals something unexpected: hidden Dutch colonial buildings, secret alleyway food stalls serving the best Kottu Roti in the city, or a temple so intricately decorated that it feels like stepping into another world. You can try to resist, but Peta pulls you in, hypnotizing you with its colors, its noise, its life. And then there's Gangramaya Temple, an architectural masterpiece floating on the edge of Bara Lake. As you step inside, the chaos of the city melts away. The scent of burning incense lingers in the air, and the glow of oil lamps flickers across the golden Buddha statues that line the walls. It's a place where time slows, where history breathes, and where every corner holds a story from centuries past. You stand there, listening to the distant chants of monks, and you realize, Colombo isn't just a city, it's an experience. It's a feeling. As the night deepens, the Lotus Tower pierces the sky, glowing like a beacon over the city. Rooftop bars buzz with laughter, high-end restaurants serve up fiery Sri Lankan curries, and the streets are alive with energy. Whether you're exploring the high-end shopping streets of Colombo 7 or bargaining with a local fisherman for the freshest catch at the harbor, this city refuses to be forgotten. Colombo is not just a stopover, it's a destination that grips you, surprises you, and makes you feel alive. And once you've experienced its energy, its chaos, its beauty, you'll never see Sri Lanka the same way again. Number 10, Tangalle, Sri Lanka's most secluded and romantic beach paradise. Tucked away on Sri Lanka's southern coast, far from the noise and crowds, lies Tangalle, a paradise made for romance. Here, the world slows down, the golden sands stretch endlessly, and the ocean whispers secrets only lovers can hear. This is not just a beach, it's a dream woven into reality, where love lingers in the air like the scent of salt and blooming frangipani. Imagine walking hand in hand along an untouched shoreline, where the waves kiss your feet and the sun melts into the horizon in a riot of pink, gold, and crimson. As the day fades, the sky turns into a painting, reflecting its colors onto the crystal-clear waters. The breeze is warm yet gentle, carrying the distant sound of traditional fishing boats swaying with the tide. Every step feels like poetry, every glance exchanged under the setting sun a silent promise of forever. Tangalle isn't just about the beach, it's about the experience. Hidden luxury resorts and private villas offer an intimate escape where you can wake up to the sound of the ocean and enjoy breakfast on a secluded terrace with the waves as your backdrop. The infinity pools here seem to blend seamlessly with the sea, making it feel like you're floating between sky and water. For couples seeking adventure, a canoe ride through the Rekawa Lagoon at sunset is pure magic. The still waters reflect the twilight sky, and the only sound is the soft splash of your oar. As night falls, something even more enchanting happens. Bioluminescent plankton glow in the water, turning every movement into a dance of tiny blue lights. But perhaps the most romantic experience in Tangalle is the midnight turtle watch at Rekawa Beach. Under a blanket of a million stars, you sit together on the soft sand, listening to the rhythmic crash of the waves, waiting for nature's most intimate moment, a mother sea turtle emerging from the ocean to lay her eggs. It's a sight so rare and breathtaking that it binds hearts in shared wonder. Dinner here is not just a meal, it's an experience. Picture a candlelit table on the beach, the flickering glow illuminating your faces as you sip fresh coconut water and savor the catch of the day, grilled to perfection with island spices. The only soundtrack is the ocean's melody, the only witness to your love, the endless sky above. Tangalle is not just a destination, it's a feeling. It's the kind of place where time stands still, where love feels deeper, and where every sunset is a memory waiting to be made. It's where the ocean writes love letters in the sand, only to be carried away by the tide, leaving behind only footprints and forever. Number 11. Bentota, the ultimate beach destination. Bentota is where time slows down, where the golden sands stretch endlessly, and the waves whisper secrets to the shore. The moment you step onto its beaches, the world beyond fades away. The sun bathes the coastline in a golden glow. The ocean shimmers like liquid sapphire, and the air carries the scent of salt and adventure. This is more than just a beach destination. It is a place where luxury and nature exist in perfect harmony. The beaches are pure magic. The sand is soft, warm beneath your feet, and the waves roll in a gentle rhythm, inviting you to dive into their embrace. The resorts here are the epitome of luxury, where infinity pools merge with the horizon, and palm trees sway lazily under the vast blue sky. Hammocks are strung between coconut trees, and the sound of the ocean lulls visitors into a dreamlike state. Whether you crave relaxation or adventure, Bentota delivers both in abundance. But the real adventure begins beyond the shore. The Medu River winds through dense mangrove forests, a hidden world teeming with life. Step onto a boat, and let the journey begin. The water is calm, reflecting the green canopy above. The deeper you go, the wilder it gets. Crocodiles lurk beneath the surface, their eyes barely breaking the waterline, watching in silence. Water monitors, massive lizards that seem like remnants of a prehistoric era, crawl along the muddy banks, slipping into the river with barely a ripple. Monkeys swing through the trees, their playful chatter echoing through the stillness. And then, deep within the mangroves, the river reveals its most enchanting secret, a floating temple, hidden away like a forgotten relic of time. Bentota is not just about the present, it is a place where nature and humanity work together to protect the future. The turtle hatcheries here are sanctuaries of hope. Every year, sea turtles return to these shores to lay their eggs, but in a world filled with dangers, predators, pollution, poachers, not all of them make it. Here, the hatcheries give them a second chance. Tiny baby turtles, no bigger than the palm of your hand, take their first steps toward the ocean, their flippers paddling through the sand. Watching them crawl toward the waves, knowing that only a few will survive to return years later as fully grown giants, is both heartbreaking and awe-inspiring. As the sun sets, Bentota transforms into a paradise of fire and water. The sky turns shades of crimson and gold, reflecting off the ocean like a painting in motion. Bonfires flicker along the shore, the scent of grilled seafood filling the air, as waves kiss the sand in a soft, endless rhythm. The stars emerge one by one, scattered like diamonds across the night sky, and the ocean glows with bioluminescent plankton, turning the waves into a sea of light. Bentota is not just a place, it is an experience. It is the feeling of warm sand between your toes, the thrill of spotting a crocodile in the wild, the quiet wonder of releasing a baby turtle into the sea. It is a story that stays with you long after you have left, calling you back to its shores again and again. Number 12. Udawalawe National Park. Udawalawe National Park is not just a wildlife sanctuary, it is a front-row seat to the untamed beauty of Sri Lanka's wilderness. The moment you enter, the world transforms. The air is thick with the scent of damp earth, the distant trumpeting of elephants echoes through the trees, and the golden grasslands stretch endlessly before you, hiding stories of survival, power, and nature's raw elegance. This is the land of giants. With over 500 elephants, Udawalawe is one of the best places in the world to witness these magnificent creatures in their natural habitat. Here, they roam freely, moving in large herds, their wrinkled gray skin covered in the dust of the land they have ruled for centuries. Watching them interact is like watching a well-rehearsed play. Baby elephants stumble after their mothers, young bulls challenge each other in mock fights, and the matriarchs lead with a quiet authority that demands respect. But Udawalawe isn't just about elephants, it is about the thrill of the unexpected. Imagine this, your safari jeep rumbles over a dirt path, the engine humming softly as your eyes scan the horizon. Suddenly, movement in the tall grass, a mugger crocodile basking under the morning sun, its scaly body blending seamlessly with the cracked earth. Further ahead, a leopard's golden eyes flash for a brief moment before it vanishes into the underbrush, leaving you breathless, wondering if you really saw it or if it was just the forest playing tricks on you. And then, there are the birds. More than 200 species call this park home, transforming the sky into a moving canvas of color and sound. Peacocks strut through the open plains, their iridescent feathers catching the sunlight, while eagles soar high above, watching everything with predatory precision. Brightly colored kingfishers, flamingos, and rare migratory birds turn Udawalawe into a paradise for bird lovers. As the sun begins to set, the landscape is bathed in hues of orange and crimson. The silhouettes of elephants against the fiery sky create a scene so surreal that it feels like a painting. The wind carries the distant calls of the wild, reminding you that this is their world, and you are just a visitor. Udawalawe is not just a national park, it is a living, breathing masterpiece. It is the thrill of locking eyes with an elephant just a few feet away, the adrenaline of spotting a crocodile before it slides into the water, and the awe of seeing nature in its purest form. It is a place that stays with you, calling you back long after you've left, whispering the stories of the wild that can only be heard if you truly listen. Number 13, Sinharaja Rainforest. Sinharaja Rainforest is not books, they are carved into the stones, waiting to be discovered. As the sun begins to set, the jungle transforms once again, the sky turns crimson and gold, and an eerie yet peaceful stillness settles over the land. In the distance, an elephant slowly makes its way through the trees, and the cool evening breeze whispers the promise of another adventure. This is not just a jungle, it is a world where every moment is an adventure, every sight is a story, and every journey becomes an unforgettable experience. Number 18, World's End, where the earth disappears. High above the misty landscapes of Sri Lanka, hidden within the breathtaking Horton Plains National Park, lies a place so dramatic and surreal that it feels like the very edge of the world. They call it World's End, a sheer 4,000-foot drop that plunges into a vast abyss, disappearing into a sea of clouds below. As you make your way through the highland trails, the cool mountain air brushes against your skin, and the scent of damp earth and wild grass fills your senses. The journey is serene, almost deceivingly peaceful, until you arrive at the edge, where the ground suddenly vanishes beneath your feet, leaving nothing but an endless, mist-covered void. Standing there, looking down into the depths, your heart pounds. The clouds swirl below like a never-ending ocean, making it impossible to see the bottom. It's an illusion so hauntingly beautiful that for a moment, it truly feels like the world just stops. Locals whisper eerie tales about this place. Some say that those who have fallen never actually hit the ground, swallowed instead by the mist itself. Others believe that this is a sacred passage between worlds, a place where reality bends and nature reigns supreme. As the morning sun rises, the mist shifts, revealing breathtaking views of rolling hills, dense forests, and distant tea plantations that stretch far beyond the horizon. But as the sun climbs higher, the clouds roll back in, reclaiming the view and restoring the mystery. World's End is not just a viewpoint, it's an experience that plays with your senses, leaving you in awe of nature's power and beauty. It's a place that makes you question what lies beyond the mist and whether you have the courage to stand on the very edge of the unknown. So guys, these were the 18 most amazing places in Sri Lanka. Now it's your turn. Do you know of any other incredible places that should have been on this list? If yes, then let us know in the comments below. Your suggestions are valuable, and who knows? You might even get a mention in our next video. And that brings us to the end of our incredible journey through Sri Lanka, its magical places, mind-blowing facts, and breathtaking wildlife. But wait! Did you know that Kenya and Pakistan also hold incredible secrets just like this? If Sri Lanka's beauty amazed you, then you definitely need to explore Kenya's wildlife and Pakistan's stunning landscapes. You can watch my Kenya and Pakistan videos as well, links are in the description. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and share, and comment below which place was your favorite. Most importantly, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss a new adventure. See you in the next video with another unbelievable destination. Until then, stay curious and keep exploring the world. Thanks for watching.